Welcome to the news you missed. I'm Trader Bubba, and today's story comes out of Florida, where apparently there was a pretty substantial fraud case going on. We just had some breaking news hit the wires the other day about this, and nobody's talking about it. It wasn't that long ago that the focus was on Minnesota for similar issues, and man, those pesky immigrants. But I don't hear anybody talking about this just as bad a case out of Florida.
West 2 News starts now with breaking news.
We're following several breaking news stories today at noon. First, the man accused of scamming hundreds of millions of dollars out of people in a Ponzi scheme has just pleaded guilty. Christopher Delgado could now face up to 50 years in prison. Good afternoon. I'm Sonika Dange. West 2's Bob Hazen was in the courtroom as Delgado admitted he defrauded people.
He says he only has a high school education, but he was able to get hundreds of people to buy into his scam, and now he wants the other people involved in it to face justice.
Mr. Delgado, how much time do you think you're going to get?
Christopher Delgado said nothing before heading into federal court, but several of his victims were here, and one of them heckled Delgado on the way in.
Yeah, you look scared. You should be.
Justin Eplin told me he lost $100,000 investing in Delgado's company, Goliath Ventures.
I think it's good to see justice done. I'd like to get some restitution. I'd like to get my money back, obviously, like quite a few of the other victims, I'm sure.
Goliath promised big monthly returns from putting clients' money into a cryptocurrency liquidity pool, but in reality, investigators say Delgado was keeping most of the money for himself to buy mansions and luxury cars. The scheme pulled in close to $500 million. He was arrested 4 months ago. In court today, changed his plea to guilty, admitting in particular that he knowingly defrauded the clients.
You know, it's interesting that it was a crypto scheme. When it comes to investing in crypto, as we've learned from Donald Trump, only the couple of people on top seem to make any money on it. The similar thing just happened with Trump's cryptocurrency scam, if you will, where he sold out for about $2 billion. It was like $1.5 billion with his crypto company. Meanwhile, the investors lost their shirts on his meme coin. Similar thing here. Oh, come and invest in my cryptocurrency company. First of all, if you're dumb enough to invest in cryptocurrency through some shady character, I mean, come on. You can easily invest in anything yourself safely through your phone. But why invest in cryptocurrency at all when a safe ETF will do you? But that's a topic for another video. But here we are, another big Ponzi scheme out of the state of Florida. And I'm surprised this didn't make more national headlines. After all, cryptocurrency is all the rage. Donald Trump even said the United States is going to be the cryptocurrency capital of the world. But yet, here we are, another Ponzi scheme with cryptocurrency. Yeah, when it comes to cryptocurrency, there's no shortage of people who will grift you for money.
In office, as he faces fresh questions about his finances. $1.4 billion of that money he made last year came from his family's crypto business, which boomed as his administration loosened regulations. World Liberty Financial getting a major investment from a firm closely tied to the United Arab Emirates. Our Mary Bruce asking.
To critics who say you're profiting off the presidency, Mr.
Well, you know why I'm profiting? Because the stock market's going up. Everybody's profiting.
The stock market does not account for the bulk of the president's wealth. He made 3 times more than the year before, even though investors in his family's cryptocurrency lost big.
Even though investors in his cryptocurrency lost big. But back to our man in Florida. What about the people that worked with him?
And victims told me there were other people helping run this Ponzi scheme who they feel should be accountable too. Delgado's attorney said the same.
That there are people in this community, including some who hold themselves out as pillars of the community, that profited from Goliath Ventures. They may try to distance themselves from this matter, but they cannot run from the facts.
Delgado says he's responsible for upwards of $250 million in his crypto-based Ponzi scheme. His plea deal references $720 billion in total assets being moved around in bank accounts associated with the scheme. As part of his plea deal, he'll have to turn over his many sprawling properties, luxury vehicles, and an expansive list of jewelry. And he'll have to help the government locate any of those items he's been holding overseas. He promised to make restitution to all of his victims. The government has a website online where victims can fill out forms proving how much they're owed.
At the end of the day, what Mr. Delgado wants and hopes for is that all the victims receive clarity, justice, and eventually closure.
Aw, well, that's sweet of him, I guess. Anyway, guys, I'm Trader Bubba. This is the news you missed. Don't go away just yet. I got another video popping up right here. And this video is going to get your blood just boiling.